Hello everyone, I'm back again with another piece of my peace story. Today's story is from my travel diary and it is titled Bran-D, a journey from disaster to delight. And I would like to read this out to you. My thoughts are taking their next flight to a land unknown to many. Does such a land exist in reality? I'm not sure, but it does exist somewhere in my thoughts as I write my travel story. My thoughts have wings now. Some people call them broken wings. I fly high because I still haven't stepped into the land of unethical business. So I feel good about myself. I stand in the queue waiting to create my identity. My identity is based on ethics and values that I am not willing to part with. A brand that uplifts and knows the pain of being shown low. I walk the path to see the world of the unbranded and those who have still not created a brand story so far. I have learned my lessons in branding. Now I want to be the face of the unbranded to give them a brand name. I'm a purpose driven brand. Some people feel it's a lost game if you just play without knowing the number game. Dressed in simple clothes, I land in the land of unbranded. I walk through the streets of small businesses that still do not have a brand name for themselves. Among the roads that I take, I walk past that food street where I find many choices. If you ask me what those choices are for a hungry stomach, I would say there is a woman selling food in a cart. Just next to the cart are many budget friendly restaurants. Next to the restaurant are those well known brands of hotels. I look at the cart vendor. It's not placed in the right spot. My hungry stomach is tired of this research and is waiting for some good food. Since I want to be the brand of the unbranded, my choice is the cart selling food. I get into a casual conversation with a lady who is neatly dressed and is selling fresh, hygienic food. There is not much rush near the cart as the options are many in the streets. Without much wait, she serves me some delicious food. I compliment her customer service and also the product that she sells. I tell her I can do a quick review for her business and even rate it. She is completely unaware of the magic of customer reviews. Without thinking any further, I place my business proposal to help her cart establish a brand name for itself. We are not in a boardroom. We are both on the streets, seated in plastic chairs, discussing our plans for the future of our brands. I tell her, why do you place your cart here? You could just shift it to another place, maybe in front of a corporate office or even a highway. She doesn't get influenced by my thoughts. She says, one day I will make a name for myself among these giants. I see a me in her. I offer her a business proposal that I can't discuss here. It's a win win situation for both of us and also for Brand D. Readers must be thinking, what is Brand D? Well, that's my baby, my Brand D. In that walk and passion for travel, my travel diary finds its new travel story of Brand D. The brand gets its first client. We work together day in and day out, and ultimately, she also creates a brand for herself on the terms that are agreeable to both of us. Finally, the lady creates a brand, and Brand D gets to cover its first branding story. My travel continues to find another story that can be transformed into a brand. I travel from food street to fashion street. I like to travel light and also wear the clothes of the land that I travel to. So now my journey in this land is to the street of fashion wear. Fashion with no labels, yet they are fashionable to many like me. Am I trying to create history through my branding story? Only time can tell, and some earned media coverages too. Surprisingly, in that travel, I land myself on the street of well known fashion labels. I see some well known brands in the fashion street. Looking at my attire, some turn around and whisper, why is she here? Has she even heard of these brands? I smile at that passerby, and my glance says, I haven't, as I aim to make a bigger brand than them. My dreams have wings and they can reach anywhere that I want to as I write my travel story of Brandy. I am looking for another unbranded story in the land of fashion labels. The unbranded that shouts, I have the courage to set up my shop in the same street as those fashion labels and someday make a brand name for myself. So, in that search, I find a tailor hidden somewhere at the corner of the same street. He doesn't have much business. I approach him for suggestions on unbranded fashion clothes. Is it just to start a conversation for business? Yes, it is. He offers me something from the tiny shop. I quickly buy it. Subtly, I offer him my business proposal. After much convincing and trying, I get my next client, an ordinary tailor who had the courage to set up a shop amidst those well known fashion labels. We work together on the project, and if you ask me, has he created a brand for himself today? I would say yes. His business is competing and collaborating with some of the well known fashion brands. Bran-D created another success story of a tailor shop that has become a fashion label. Now, if you ask me what happened in my travel story after that, Bran-D and I kept weaving many stories together in my journey. We touched many categories and converted their unbranded story to a branded story. Before I put a break on my travel journey story in the world of Bran-D, I would like to share another story with my readers. So one day, my brand reached great heights in the world of branding. I met this lady who is now a partner in my brand. In my first meeting, she said, I'm simple. Can you please help me set up my homemade brandy that's non-alcoholic? I was quite amazed by her product and asked her, what does non-alcoholic brandy taste and look like? She said fresh fruit juice content with brandy-like flavor and non-alcoholic by nature. So you will still be in your senses. Now, between me and my readers, who knows these simple ones better than me? Why do I say that a little sarcastically? Please continue listening and you will know the entire story. I immediately collaborated with her and helped her set up her brand. Her brand not only made a name for itself but also for my brand. Her brand story changed my brand's tagline too. Do you want to know what Brand D's new tagline is? So here it is. We don't promote Brandy, but we are still Brand D, a tagline that shares the story of my brand and its policies that we adhere to strictly. We don't sell anything that harms the human body and mind, especially if it makes them lose their senses. Now, if my readers ask me, have I taken this journey? I have only one answer for them. Yes, I have taken this complete journey in my thoughts and dreams. I live with it day in and day out and hope to make my dream come true one day. One day, Brand D will pull all the brands together under one umbrella, narrating their brand story, and serve my stakeholders with my partner and friends' drink. Is this a journey of branding, a travel diary, a story of collaboration, or a non alcoholic drink? Well, if you ask me, it's a unique collaboration story that the world thought might not be possible. It is a journey from conflicts to peace where each of the story's piece has found its peace. That's all for the day. I hope you enjoyed listening to this story. Do let me know your thoughts by writing in the comment section. Thanks for watching and thanks for your time.